You mentioned the Mavericks, and I have to ask you: do you like that they're playing Cooper Flagg at point guard
No, I
because
don't.
right? Because it reminds me of like remember LeBron's rookie year where they just put him at point guard, and is that the way you want him to kind of learn the NBA? Now, obviously, LeBron ended up being a good point guard years down the road. He led the NBA in assists for the Lakers, but
But he wasn't. Yeah, I see what you're
but
saying.
throwing him as a point guard when no one has ever thought about Cooper Flag being a point guard, and I get it, their team is long, and then they don't want to make him come off the bench, and they got to figure it out, and Kyrie's out. But
My only issue. I'm gonna answer that question. Go ahead.
no, I just for me it just doesn't seem natural. And it's weird coming from a point guard like Jason Kidd being the coach. Like,
So that's the thing. When he put him at point guard, I tried to hold my tongue and speak out because it's like, yo, the guy who's doing this is Jason Kidd. Okay. So if anybody knows about being a point guard or what it takes to be a point guard, it's Jason Kidd. If anybody can maybe see something in somebody where you're like, yo, this guy could maybe have some point guard specific skills and talents that we can maybe open some doors on, let's try it out. It'd be Jason Kidd. So I'm not questioning Jason Kidd at all. He's a basketball genius and guru, blah, blah, blah. My issue with it, though, if I'm going to have some, is he's never played point guard before. Okay. So there are just certain intangibles that a point guard has that, like, Cooper's going to have to figure out now, which is a lot in your first year when you're already trying to figure out everything else. That's number one. Two, I like Cooper being aggressive to score. There have been a couple games so far, so early. There's been a couple games where, like, he has like 3 shots at halftime. That's not enough for me. All right. Three, when Kyrie comes back fully healthy, Kyrie's going to be the point guard. So it's inevitable that he's working on a position he ain't going to play anyway. Four, I want him to fine tune his scoring ability. He's still so unpolished in some of his scoring, his shooting, his off the dribble, midi pull up, post up, face up, off the dribble three, coming off pick and roll, stopping on a diamond, shooting threes. These are skills that he has still yet to develop at a high level. I would like his touches and plays and time on the court be uh, 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 allocated to that. I would like him to be working on these type of things in this meantime, not working on a position that he's not going to do long term when they get a point guard back. Bro, think about it. He's a rookie trying to figure out the NBA, trying to find his niche, also has the weight of the organization on him. Luka leaves, you're the new guy. They get the number one pick in the draft. You're also Cooper Flag. You got all this on you. And now he has to remember the sets. All right, I got to get everybody in their place. I got to get this guy hasn't shot the ball. When I see he has 3 shots at halftime, that tells me he's coming up the court like, let me run this play. This guy hasn't got the ball a couple times. He's looking at me funny. That's what you instead of we're going to put you out there as a wing, go play. Go play. Go hoop. See, LeBron, when they try to put him at point guard, it was he's LeBron. It's fine. But when you put like Booby Gibson or some of these other guys at the point, they were never really the point. They just used them like a Mario Chalmers to
right.
bring up the ball. That way LeBron doesn't have to. It saves him energy. When they need to run a set, he don't have to be the one in command. He just gets to go be a wing. But then when he gets a rebound, or when even when Mario would get it, he thought LeBron gets to make the play and make the assist anyway. So it's like they were the point forward, but without all the point guard responsibilities and stresses. So I don't mind Jason Kidd putting him at point guard, but I would rather him just play the forward spot and give him point responsibilities. Hey, when we're on a miss, this is where you tell D'Angelo, who you're bringing in on a very great deal. Hey, D'Lo, when you get the ball, when on make shots, run the offense. But even sometimes, like, look to kick it up to Cooper. I want him to make plays, not only just for himself. I want him to learn how to make plays for everyone else. That's how you develop the passing skills and the point guard skills. Throwing him in at point guard and being like, go run an offense. He's out there. There's too many things going on as a rookie. He's already trying to number one pick is so much. There's so
Yeah.
much. Right? I'd rather him just be a point forward, and then he can develop just making plays, but not have the stresses of being a point guard when he's never been one.
Right.
That's my
It's kind of
issue.
like Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum led the Celtics in assists, but he didn't come
He
out of the gates being the point guard of
point
a
guard.
championship-ready team, right? He just learned it
Correct.
as he got. His
Correct.
whole
And
career would have been
it's
different if he just threw him at point guard on
point
those really
guard.
good teams. Yeah.
Correct. Jason
Right.
Tatum needed to fine tune his post skills. He didn't have that coming out. Jason Tatum needed to find. It's one thing to know how to shoot off a step back. It's another to know how to. People don't understand. People who are listening to this, I want y'all to understand. There's a difference between being able to come off a pick and roll, get a switch, dance, and do a tween step back versus getting the ball in a tight, tactical, small space, bump your defender, come off with one dribble in rhythm, and go right into your shot. There's a different level of skill and comfortability that like those type of wings have to get. Tatum had some of the ISO stuff coming out of Duke. He needed to fine tune that scoring and make it more tactical, more efficient, more clean, be able to score in many different ways, not just dancing and ISO. Yes, shooting off the dribble is one thing, but shooting off the dribble purposefully and very like efficiently is a different thing. It's a different skill. This is what Tatum has now gotten where he has everything. You can't guard him. So this is what I want Cooper to work on. Derek White is not a point guard. He plays point guard just to bring up the ball. The ball's still going to be in Jaylen Brown and Tatum's hands. They're always going to be 1 and 2 in assists because the ball's always on their hands. That's where you tell your point guards, hey, yo, listen, we need you to run sets when the other team makes a shot, and if it's getting chaotic, run a set. I'm not putting that in Cooper's mind right now. Cooper, go be a wing, go defend, go dunk, go rebound, go slash, go do your thing. We are going to do is when sometimes on makes it, we're going to look to you in transition. We want you to make some plays. That's how you develop his skill. Just the Tatum thing is a perfect example, Pausha. You made a perfect example. And that, just like Tatum did, develop your offense. Jaylen Brown developed. You remember Jaylen Brown out of Cal? He didn't have 90% of the shit he has now. You got to go develop. That's what I want Cooper to do.
Yeah, the best point you've made for me, absolutely, with a light bulb clicked is for Cooper Flagg to not be the Kirilenko people called him, to be a go-to guy. His his ability needs to get a lot better and develop. And it's just, like you said, it's not going to develop like that when he's in charge of getting everyone else going.
He's charged of like, okay, AD's mad. He hasn't got a shot in a minute. I got to call this play. Bro, I don't want him thinking about none of this. I want him to be running around. And then I want him also, let's fine tune this dude's offensive skill set. Let's get Cooper in some early post-ups. Let's get Cooper in some high ball pick and rolls. He'll get all of his experience playmaking just doing high ball pick and rolls anyway. I don't need him dribbling. Who gives if he dribbles from baseline to half court? It's useless time anyways. I don't need him to develop dribbling the ball from baseline to half court. I need his offense to be great from half court to our basket. That's where I need Cooper to develop. Right. So like that's me personally. I don't like the point guard position. I'm not questioning Jason Kidd. Hey, listen, he's got more years as a head coach than I do. I don't like that one specifically for Cooper now.
Right. I want him catching lobs, not throwing them.
Yeah, I don't want him throwing them. And if anything, he can throw them doing high ball pick and rolls with AD. He's going to come off. AD's rolling. Go learn how to pass there. I don't need you running the offense. Right. I need you to be the biggest part of our offense. We drafted you number 1. I don't need you to know I need you to go turn into a goddamn 3-level scorer. That's what you want Cooper Flagg to be. He's a defender. He's a slasher. He's a rebounder. He's got a post up. He's got a face up. He's got a spot shot. He can come off the pick and roll and shoot off the dribble. He can ISO. Then what do you do with him? You can't do nothing. Now you can't guard him. That's what I need him to be. So it's hard to do that as a rookie and thinking about being a point guard and running the offense and worrying about it's just like, damn, bro, let's just take it easy on the kid.